What's going on, everybody? We are back racing once again. Today we are at LACR for the third round of Swap Moto's El Dorado series. We are at LACR, which the sign, there's a sign back there. Right there, there's a sign right there. And the line is super long. So yesterday, I came here yesterday to ride and practice, and the line was back out over there. Right now I just went to the first gate, so the street's like right behind me. Yesterday, I was here yesterday because I have not one bike, but two bikes. So we finally got the 250 running, which is right there. And I was here yesterday to break it in a little bit and see if it works, honestly. So I rode it yesterday. I rode it all day yesterday for the most part, and didn't really have much of an issue. So hopefully, fingers crossed, that we are good to go. Yeah, like I've recorded a little bit. I don't know if I'll put anything in here, but I did record a little bit. But it is, you know, it's the same track that's been. So I just kind of went out, practiced, and got used to the bike. I didn't even ride the 125 at all yesterday. I brought both bikes today because I signed up for the 125 open class and 25 novice. So being that I'm in both of those classes, I can't ride the 250 in the 125 class, so that's why I brought both. So today we're going to try to race both bikes as long as I can remember to switch over my transponder from one bike to the other. It's like 7:20 and the line's actually moving a lot better today than it was yesterday, so I'm not sure if I could just roll up to the front because I have paid for yesterday, or I paid yesterday for today. So I don't know if I could just roll up straight to the front and not, or what. So I'm just gonna sit in line for a little bit. I don't have to worry about sign up because I got my own transponder. Hopefully the spot I was in yesterday hasn't been taken and it's still there, and we'll go from there, I guess, soon as I get inside the gate. But yeah, if you can see real quick, my window's a little dirty, but there you are. There's all the line. It's a pretty big line. And yesterday it was worse. Yesterday it was, see that orange sign right over there? Right there? Right below those two white barrels? That orange sign? That's where we were yesterday. That's where I got in line. And it was longer because there was a bunch of RVs and trailers that were trying to park and get in. So it was way over there and it took forever. But right now we're rolling pretty good. So hopefully, it literally took an hour yesterday to get to the line. So right now it's rolling pretty good. So yeah, let's go. Let's get inside and get ready for practice and see what today brings. all done with practice. I was a little getting mad on practice because like in the first one I'd like every time I go down the hill and go off the tabletop and then go over the finish line, that big double, like no one in front of me would jump the double, and like I'd have to check up every time. It's like, does someone jump freaking double? And so no one would jump it, and eventually, like on the second practice, I cut the track and so I could jump it on the 250 at least. So I haven't done it on the 125, but it's easy. I know I can do it. So I'm race 7 and 11. 7 is 125 open, and 11 is my 25 plus novice. I think I have 10 in my class for 125, and on the 25 plus, I think there's 3. So not the biggest turnout as far as that goes, but I mean, there's a ton of people here. We got a really good parking spot. There's the tower. There's the track. And there's Caitlin's van. There's me, so. Pretty good. I think the only reason I got this spot is because Caitlin was parked here yesterday and I parked next to him. And they left their tent here, and there's some benches here they put in front of it, and no one took the spot. So I came up and got the spot. So we're in a good spot today. Yeah, so far so good. The 250 is running pretty good. I need to get tires for it, which I will have next week, but I almost had them for this weekend. That's a whole different story there. So I'm gonna put my transponder, my own transponder, that's gonna go on the 125 first. Then I gotta remember to take it off the 125, put it on the 250, and take out the 250, put it back on the 125, and then back and forth for each race. So, it's my transponder. I put my sticker on the back. So, yeah, not too bad. The track's a little slimy in some spots, a little slick, but it's pretty good. I could do the whoops better on the 125s than I can on the 250, but I like the forks on the 250 way more. They're a lot more plush, and they feel a little more compliant than on the 125. The 125s are a little smaller, so they don't do as much work, and they just hurt a little bit more. So, but yeah, we're doing pretty good. I'm feeling pretty comfortable. So let's see how it goes. I'll try to record some other things and some people, and let's have some more fun, I guess, right? I mean, it's only racing. We're only here to have fun, so. I did get a little bit of roost in practice, but yeah.
Junior's right behind Junior.
Just finished first race of 125 Open, and those kids don't mess around. I was pretty much towards the back, I think. I was racing against, I raced against Tristan for a little bit, the other 125, other CR 125, and he eventually got around me. Right when the other kid was getting around me, the KTM. He did a trip up the hill, I wasn't doing that. I said, screw that, I'm not doing that. And I raced him and the KTM 151, the Dimitri, I think his name was. He was on my butt the entire time. I had to push the entire race. Kayla was a little bit further back than that, so, but it was tough. Alright, so now I get to switch my transponder over from the 125 to the 250. I'm gonna go line up for the 250 race, which is the 25 plus novice. I think there's only like 3 of us in the class, so I have a chance of winning, and should be a a little bit better now that the 250 has better suspension, so I'm looking forward to that. So, whew. I had to work for it a little bit. I didn't finish last. I wasn't last at least, not by much, but I wasn't last. Two races down, two to go. First moto for 25 plus novice. I wasn't sure who was in my race. There's only 3 of us. So I'm not sure who I was racing with, so I just kind of did my best what I could do. The 250's running pretty good. The chain's a little loose. But I don't have a socket or anything to tighten it, so I can't loosen the axle to tighten the chain, so I'm only doing one more moto on it anyway, so we should be okay. And there's a few things here and there I gotta keep, like, make sure they're tight, but so far the 250's handling it pretty well, so I'm happy with that. Try to
beat the 2 guys that were around me, which I don't think were in my class, so we'll have to see how it was. I did eventually do the triple up the hill. It took me a couple laps to get to it, and then to get used to the bike. I was riding that, and then riding this, and so yeah, we're gonna go over and watch some of the other races, I guess, and then it'll be my turn soon, and I think race 1's coming back around, so it'll be my turn after in a little bit. So 3 down, 1 more to go.
That's funny, Jason.
What?
You were hoping she was gonna think you were a left.
I was trying. I tried everything I could do.
I was like, come on, Keely, don't think that's 85. I thought you were gonna pull over to 85 thinking that's 85.
I was really hoping I'd make a rooms for me or something, but no, she held her own. So yeah, I didn't get the greatest start. I was pretty much last. And then, like the second lap, my transponder rotated in the triple clamp again, and I like was hitting the steering a little bit, so I slowed down at the top of the hill and reached in there and grabbed it and pulled it straight. I should pull it further out so it wouldn't do that, and I was like, then I was trying to catch Caitlin and I almost got her. If I had another lap, I probably would have had it, but like she blocked me down the hill and she held her own, so almost had her, but just a little came up a little short on it. So I finished last there. So overall, I think I still beat her because she was last, and I finished 9th out of 11. So 9-11 will probably beat an 11-10. I hope. We'll find out. I'm not sure. Or it's a tie and she won again. So either way, so we're done with 125 today. The only thing left is race 250 and race that in the 25 plus class with the 2 other guys I was racing. I don't remember what they were. And yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that one goes. Bike's been running for the most part pretty good. It's a little noisy because the chain's loose. You need to tighten the chain up. And then the screw on the bottom of the chain slider fell out, so I gotta replace that. I replaced it, but it's like, I think it's a little stripped in there, so I gotta like put some Loctite in it and get it so it's not gonna strip out or fall out again. So I replaced the screw, but we'll see how well it lasts. It just needs to do 5 more laps. So yeah, it'll be so close. I almost had it. Yeah, it's still fun. It's just 125 open. And I was already in last, so it doesn't really matter too much. But hey, we tried. I was going for it, and short of taking her out, we're good.
all done. Just hung out for a little while here. So second moto for 25 plus, I finished second. The guy that won the first race, I finished second in both. I finished second in both motos. The guy that won the first moto, he was just so far ahead of me. And he got completely checked out, so. Second in the first moto, second in the second one, so I got second overall. There's only 3 of us in the class, so I didn't trophy or anything, but it is what it is. Yeah, that bike held up pretty good. Besides the chain being a little loose on the 250, the bike was pretty good for the most part, so I'm happy with it. It's still running. It still runs, so that's the main thing there. So yeah, it was a decent day. I didn't crash. I did all the laps. My bike didn't blow up, and we had a good time. I think for 125 open, I finished 9th in the first moto and 11th in the second moto, which was last. So I got, I think, 10th overall to Caitlin's 11-10. So just barely squeaked out the overall on Caitlin. Yeah, 'cause I don't know if me racing a 14-year-old girl is, you know, the best benchmark for being on a 125, but I almost had it in the second moto. If my transponder didn't spin and get stuck in the steering stem, I probably would have gotten closer to her and finished better, but it is what it is. So we finished, and yeah, the kids gave me more scratchers, so thanks guys, except for they never thanks. Everyone that's come to said hi to me and said they watched my videos, thank you. I appreciate it a lot. It means a lot that you guys watch and all that, so thank you for it. And yeah, I think this is it. We're gonna go home. I don't have to drive very far, so I'm happy with that. And now I gotta wash 2 bikes instead of 1. And dude, there's a helicopter like right here. Let's see it come by me. Like right there, look at that. There we go. I think I'm gonna end this one here. So if you guys like this video, make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't yet, subscribe. Thanks for watching, and as always, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!